It's been a while since I've reviewed a Gamo air rifle, so on today's episode, I'll spend some time with the 17 caliber Whisper Fusion IGT. Before we head outdoors, let's check out the specs and details. For the first chrony test, I thought I'd try out the Gamo PBA Platinums, a lead-free pellet that weighs in at 4.7 grains. 1,300 feet per second was the promise, but in my test, the Whisper Fusion fell short of that number with an average of 1,217 FPS. That's just fine by me. I plan on using lead to slow down the velocity and tame this powerful beast. A few of my other Gamo rifles seem to like the copper-coated Barracuda pellets, so I grabbed a tin off the shelf for another chrony test. These 10.65 grain pellets gave me an average of 826 feet per second, with a respectable extreme spread of only 12.6 FPS. Velocities in the low to mid 800s is a good sweet spot for an IGT gas piston rifle. I kind of miss the older Gamo rifles with wooden stocks, but I have to say, they really know their stuff when it comes to synthetics. The Whisper Fusion IGT is only 6.6 pounds, has excellent ergonomic balance, and an adjustable cheek piece to boot. Everything from the shape of the grip to the texture of the stock just feels right. The Whisper has a few degrees of barrel droop, so I installed an older BSA airgun scope on the rifle using a BKL 260D7 drop-compensated dovetail mount. After a few hours of practice, I found the bench rest hold that worked best for me. Recoil pad pulled tight against the shoulder using the grip, and a light hold on the forestock. At 25 yards, the Barracuda power pellets gave me good groups. I was going for 10-shot groups and wound up with 9s. I was just too busy concentrating on rifle hold and trigger control. I've discussed the SAT or Smooth Action trigger in another review, and once again it's a welcomed improvement from their older units. The two-stage adjustable SAT benefits from a bit of tweaking on the first stage, however, follow the instructions and do it in small increments if you're so inclined. In my trigger test, the result was an average pull weight of 2 pounds and 3 ounces. The polymer jacket on the barrel in combination with the integrated noise dampener makes for a very quiet rifle. The Whisper Fusion's report maxed out at 85.8 decibels in my test, making it one of the quietest among its competitors. Folks, the Gamo Whisper Fusion has good accuracy at 25 yards, but don't expect one hole groups without putting in many hours of practice. That's just the nature of break barrel air guns. The IGT gas piston is just about the smoothest I've tested and delivers consistent velocities. It's free of the vibration and twang of many coiled spring rifles out of the box, can be left cocked for hours, and performs well in cold weather. The adjustable synthetic stock has just the right shape, balance, and ergonomics for quick shouldering and target acquisition. The integrated noise dampening system works very well to quiet the report of this powerful airgun when shooting lead, and it's backyard friendly at just 86 decibels. The scope included with the rifle has a fixed objective and is not very robust, so you might want to consider upgrading your optics for dependable use on the Whisper Fusion. On the other hand, the fiber optic sights are great for grab-and-go pest control situations. Gamo continues to include a scope riser on the compression tube of their Whisper rifles, a piece of hardware that in my opinion is unnecessary. My suggestion is to get a quality one-piece droop compensating mount and attach it directly to the compression tube. If you're looking for a precision gas piston airgun for hunting small to medium-sized game all season long, the Gamo Whisper Fusion IGT might just be for you. For Airgun Reporter, my name is Paul Capello. Until next time, shoot safe and have fun.
Please remember, folks, air guns are not toys. Even the smallest calibers can cause serious harm if not used properly. And you should never, under any circumstance, point an air gun at another person. Parents, if you teach your children to shoot responsibly, they will have a lifetime of air gun enjoyment.